The Blue Jackets are ready to light the cannon. Welcome back to EA Sports. We're in Columbus, Ohio for tonight's action. Both teams are lined up and we are set to get things going. The Islanders start with possession as we are now underway. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Picked up along the wall by Severson. Gains the zone from the right side. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Feeds it to Palat. The Islanders take it along the wall. Oh, he got paddled by Greaves. There's the whistle as the net comes off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Pokes it away in his own end. Bumped off the puck. And he moves it up to Horvat. Glove save and just enough of it. Scooped up along the wall by Heineman. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away and it goes the other way.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Palat. Fires it on net. And that one's turned aside. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Devastating collision.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. The Blue Jackets win the faceoff. Right in the low slot. Denies him!
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
They've got numbers. Long reach breaks up the momentum. New York's looking to break out. Moves it quickly over to Barzal. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Moves it to Provorov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he takes the dish. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Takes a shot and makes the save. Moves it up. Puck scooped up by Gatcomb. McLean swooping in on the attack. Makes his presence known on the ice. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Turns it away.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the midway mark in this period, we've still got zeros on the board. New York's got possession here in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And that's intercepted. New York's got the puck. Gains the zone on the left wing. Quick pass across to Pajot. And he stags that one with the glove.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Horvat's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. On the backhand! Oh, Trapper save by Greaves.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he tries to get it across to Marchenko. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there?
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Columbus has possession of the puck. Slides it across. Makes the save. The Islanders will play it in their own end. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Slides the puck across to Marchenko. Quick feed to Johnson. Oh, some strong... He scores! Well, a little puck luck on the play.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Columbus has finally got the game's first goal here late in the first.
James, it kind of felt like they were running on empty as the period progressed, but they seem to have found their legs, and that goal is just going to give their entire bench some momentum.
Here's a short pass to Pajot. Sends the pass over. Tap dances around the check. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting into the later stages of this period, Columbus has the 1-0 lead. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. And now he angles it across to Voronkov. Comes up with the stop.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
And the puck's booted away. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Slides it across to Lee. Reaches out and uses the stick. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Greaves dominated the cage in that opening 20, James. I mean, his team has to find a way to be better in front of him. He faced a ton of shots. He looks exhausted right now, but the game is close. They still are in it. They have to find a way to be better in front of him.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Pullock. Return pass. New York's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Heineman. Passes out front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Puck picked up by Fantilli. Dishes it to Marchenko. Takes the puck at the point. Driving right to the front. New York's in transition. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Holmstrom's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Lee. They gain the zone from the left side. Here's a chance. Sensational stop by Greaves.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
New York's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Columbus has the puck in the corner. Taken along the wall by Johnson. Too many bodies in the way. Trying to get it out of their own end. And it's grabbed by a teammate. Passes the puck over to Barzal. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. New York's got it now. Scores! Matthew Barzal!
At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Columbus is quick on the draw. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. Tries to feed it over to Sillinger. And that's picked off by Pelech. Moves it to Getcomb. Can't get it to go. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Sillinger's got it to the side. Columbus has it in the open ice. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Blue Jackets have it now. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to D'Angelo. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Johnson. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Here's a short pass to Provorov. Taken by Mayfield. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. Moves the puck. Gains the zone from the right. Takes a shot. And he makes the stop with the glove. Puts another on the net. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Puts it on net. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And now it's over to Fantilli. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Peugeot. And the puck departs the zone. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Feeds the puck to Cizikas. Quick pass to Drouin. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Grabbed along the boards by Cizikas. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity. Well, the shooter does a great job of recognizing how much room is available in the net, but it's all about the goaltender. He drops to that butterfly position and isn't able to get his glove hand up quick enough.
The Islanders pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it creates momentum that they can carry forward to the intermission.
And that's broken up by Voronkov. Great reach with the poke check by Schaefer. Feeds the puck across to Horvat. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, what a move! And there's the save! And that's off a stick. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Oh, and he makes another save!
Greaves negates the scoring opportunity. James really quick to set to position and face the shooter dead on.
Columbus looks to go on the attack. Oh, and he whiffs on it. "40 minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next."
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Final frame is underway here. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Columbus hasn't had many shots in the game, and they find themselves still within striking distance to get the equalizer in this third period here, James. So they've got to change their mindset. They've got to be on the attack, not sitting back on their heels. It's time for the final push if they want to get back in this one.
And now he moves it to Marchenko. He got all of that one. New York's gained possession along the boards. Horvat stick handling in his own zone. Here they come. Picked up along the boards by Schaefer. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move.
He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Tosses it on to Matejchuk. Solid check to slow him down. From the point, looks to make something happen. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Drouin. Sends it over to Declare. Fires it into the offensive zone. Monahan's taking it from his own end. The Blue Jackets pick up steam and are on the attack. Dishes it off. And he had the answer on that one.
Greaves has been doing a great job of playing big in his crease and bigger than he actually is and making sure you take away as much net as possible, challenging the shooter. But probably most important is the message he's sending to his entire team, really energizing the entire group.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Tries to get the puck over to Holmstrom. New York's on the attack. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Moves it to Pajot. And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. The Blue Jackets are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Man advantage unit is set.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
The Blue Jackets will kill off a few extra seconds now. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Angles it over to Provorov. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Horvat. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Big save.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Horvat's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And they'll start with possession. Feeds it over. Tremendous stop by Greaves. Jenner's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Greaves makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Horvat's at the faceoff dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Jenner's won it off the faceoff. Columbus has the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Scrum ensues along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
The Blue Jackets kill off the penalty.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Works it across to Johnson. And he takes the pass.
Duclair's been really quiet tonight, James, and typically in the booth, we find a way to talk about him a lot, and we haven't tonight. But the good part is this game is still close, and the best players, they find a way to bring their best when it matters most.
New York's got possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Barzal.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Columbus is across the blue line. Voronkov's got it along the wing. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Sorokin's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The centermen glide into position. Nice job tying up his opponent. And a great save. Here's a blast. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, put on your work boots because this is a blue-collar goal, James, and they don't ask how, they just ask if it went in. He finds the puck on his stick because of a rebound that he tracks down and buries.
The Blue Jackets have gone in front at a critical time here in this one. It's a one-goal game here in the third.
Well, it's exactly where they want to be, right? They have the lead, and they want to close this out. They're going to need to stay aggressive, stay on the puck, and not give any opportunities to their opponent.
Moves it around along the half wall. Blocker save. Here's a short pass to D'Angelo. Puck grab by Gatcomb. Dumps it in. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And the defenders come up with the puck.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Knocked away. Quick pass to Marchman. Columbus moves it ahead. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now over to D'Angelo. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. The Islanders take over on possession. Picked up along the wall by Mayfield. And not much on that one.
Greaves makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash or second shot opportunity.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Columbus has possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Islanders gain control of it. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And the save. Greaves covers up for the whistle, and he needs it right now. He's been busy.
He's been real busy. Just look at the shot clock, and the reason why that this game is close right now, and he wants to make sure he makes a no-panic play and just holds on to that puck. He doesn't want to bother. He doesn't want to mishandle it. He just wants to steer it to safety. The best way to do that is to hold on.
Great reach with the poke check. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. And he comes up with the glove save. Wide open net. Misses. Here's a chance behind the net. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Blue Jackets may have found the insurance marker they needed on that last empty netter there, Cheryl.
Well, outside of a major hiccup, that should be it, James. That should seal the deal. That lead should get the win.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Cheryl, they ultimately concede the empty netter late in this one. Did you like the gamble on that call?
Well, I think you have to. You have to pull your goaltender. I mean, you're trying to win the game. You don't want to lose it, right, James?
No, I'm with you.
You get the extra attacker on the ice, and you're trying to find a way to drive the net and attack and get it back to equal numbers, and you just aren't successful.
You play to win the game. Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.